welcome to Couple of Instigators. 2 shows in 1 week.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, yes. Okay, so I have Mel, my dear Mel from the West Coast.
Hey,
Jen and Lauren didn't want to be here, but I didn't really give her an option. So here we are.
Hey.
Lauren said she felt a little too feisty to do the podcast tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she's in a mood there with her fur and her bun, but we already had a big conversation about Mel thought that Lauren was a doctor because she has a Dyson or something hanging from her wall. She thought it was a blood pressure cuff.
Screen behind her head.
I thought, oh my gosh, she's got like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah.
It does have a cord. Like the cord is hanging as well, so it looks like it's hooked up.
It does, especially when you are in the small screen part. But you know, I mean, it is kind of appropriate considering you are like medical. You do the sex questions. You do everything. You are Google. Yes, you ask Lauren a question and she will Google it and answer.
Are you a
it.
nurse or Dr. Ruth?
She's just Google.
Dr. Google.
Dr. Google.
Zero medical training outside of internet research.
Yeah. So we do laugh because sometimes people will ask like the most ridiculous questions about like in Facebook groups and stuff. Oh, yeah. And it's like, bitch, can you just not Google it yourself? I mean, it's update.
Got a medical one sent. Do you want it off the bat?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to give all of her background information because I know 100% she listens to the podcast. And
my God. This. All right,
go
ahead.
No, she sent it to me.
Okay. Got it.
I'm just afraid if I give too much information, other people will figure out who she is. And
okay. So this is an anonymous question.
Some personal stuff in here. So, how do you convince someone to take a urine test that won't take it? So it has to do with some like custody and I think some drug issues and stuff like that, keeping it very general. Mm-hmm. But there's no way to convince a family member to take a urine test that won't. Can you just hope they don't flush the toilet?
No, it'll be watered down.
Does that work though? Like, I feel like CSI could like get something from that.
Lauren, Google.
There's too much contamination in the toilet bowl.
That's true.
This person is going to need to. What kind of relationship does this person have with the
family member?
Just family member.
Family member. I don't believe they live with them though.
Okay.
So they're not going to get droplets on the toilet seat.
And you can't convince someone to pee on you, so that's out of the question as well, I'm assuming.
Well, you could set up a sex some kind of sex.
I was thinking you were going to trick them into it. That's out.
What about getting them really, really drunk and like Teresa, who was on the other night, her nephew and his buddies, they came and stayed with them for a weekend, and her nephew got super drunk and peed all over himself on her brand new sofa.
Okay, I have an idea. It's a little bit elaborate, but here's what happens.
This is going to be good.
This is a spin-off from what you said. Like, hey, you know what? Let's drink a bunch. We go on a car ride. We're driving. Oh, no, there's no way to go for a bathroom. Here's a bottle. In this.
Like a brand. What are those fancy bottles that everybody drinks from?
Oh, yes.
What the hell are those called? Keeps it hot, keeps it cold. All the stupid
thermos?
Yeti, any of those.
Yeti,
yes.
Yep.
Here's a Yeti, pee in the Yeti. You know,
Yeti good because it'll keep it warm until you can get it in the sample container.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is going to pee in a $60 Yeti? Who's going to hand off their $60? Thank you.
That's a good idea. Maybe like
create a space where you are trapped. You have car trouble or something. You're on the side of the road. There's no bathroom in sight. Wait, you can't go in the woods for some reason because there's alligators. So then
you go to Florida.
All you have.
Well, I'm thinking like a 7-Eleven Slurpee cup, right? Like
But it
wash
needs to be
one of those
clean.
out.
Yeah.
Well, you can wash it out, right? And be like, oh, I have this 7-Eleven Slurpee cup. Why don't we just pee in this?
We're late. We can't stop. Gotta go.
All
yeah,
right.
the cup's gonna be better because you won't have as much splash.
But why are they trying to get? I need more info. Like,
I know,
why
I'm
are
wondering.
you trying to get someone's urine that doesn't want you to have it? And
Think
Maybe because
it has something to do with custody.
Oh.
And her not giving all the details.
all right, well, that's enough. We don't need to know anymore. We just need this urine.
You need the urine.
They've asked twice to voluntarily get the urine test done. And he said no, because he's innocent, and he thinks there are other people behind the request.
I don't think you're going to be able to do it.
I don't know. Like, maybe if he's like a druggie or a drunk, he just might not notice. And if he has to go, he has to go. Like, there's many nights I've left the bar that I don't care where I am. If I gotta pee, I gotta pee.
Well, I know, but if it's like an ex or something you're trying to get custody from, you're not really going to be out drinking with them and being like, here, pee on this cup.
well,
Maybe
if you're trying to get custody, then you use someone who does have drugs in their urine, and you just swap the sample. And you say, here it is. Then you got custody. If
Then mail them some pee.
Now, what if you were to drain all the toilet water
Ooh, yeah, you could turn
and
the
then
knob.
they pee in the toilet
through.
and then they leave and you just sort of scoop it up?
Toilet's broken, can't flush.
Yeah,
You
I
broke
don't-
it. Gotta leave my house right now. Go
exactly.
collect it.
Because I know that there's a time when my toilet's overflowed more than once. And there's a time when it's like no water in there and you're like, oh, I gotta go anyways.
Wow, I think we sorted that one out.
Yeah.
Two
All right.
viable solutions.
I don't think we have any fucking idea what to do with that one. Any other questions?
I have another one, but I don't even understand what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
I'll just give it a shot, and maybe somebody else can decode it.
All right. Break it
What?
down.
Okay. I need a drag queen to do some light hosting and preside over chicken shit bongo.
Chicken shit, what?
Bongo, like drums. Like, I don't understand. I told you I don't know what this means. For a wedding, no doubt. A wedding. Chicken shit bongo for a wedding.
They need a drag queen.
Yeah, and drinks will be offered. Tell us what you need for supplies. So they need a drag queen at a wedding to preside over the chicken shit bongo. And they're getting paid in drinks.
What's a chicken shit bongo?
And how are we supposed to? This isn't a question. I don't know. What am I supposed to find a queen? What is this?
Wait, is this chicken shit bingo? Because that's a thing.
Shut up. What is chicken shit bingo?
Really? Bingo, chicken shit. Bingo, chicken shit. Bingo.
What did you find, Google, Lauren?
Hold, please.
Okay, this is just dead air. We can't just have
I know.
Locals gather for a unique version of bingo involving chickens, chicken feed, and what chickens do after they eat. All ages welcome to watch and participate.
There's got to be chicken shit bingo at a wedding. A drag queen to do this has got to be a joke. We're getting punked.
Does it poop on the bingo square?
Yeah, if the chicken poops on like B17, then and you have that one, then you get a prize.
That sounds awesome.
Front door. What if the
It's a
chicken
new
doesn't have to
open
poop, though?
mic. Chicken shit open mic.
I mean, they have the chickens and the food, so they're
But what if he doesn't have to go? Like, this relates to the first question. Like, how do you make it go?
I think there's multiple chickens. And maybe there's like a diuretic in the food. Chickens just go right through them, don't they?
I don't know.
Birds and yeah.
Wow.
Chicken.
So if not, then chicken shit bongos. That would require a lot more supplies.
I think the bingo makes way more sense. But then why are we doing this at a wedding? And who brings the chickens? And then who deals with the chickens after the wedding?
Well, that's what she's asking, right? Like, you need a drag queen.
We're being punked. It's April Fools.
You need chickens. You need some bingo cards. You need some dabbers.
You don't need dabbers. You just need the bingo card because the chicken's going to shit on the numbers.
I know, but you need the one in front of you.
Yes. You're right. Sorry.
Or is it sitting on your dinner plate pooping?
And I guess the bingo cards have to be pretty big, right? For them to go on it.
Oh my God.
The little numbers.
Like we had chickens growing up. They don't have like the most compact poops like a dog.
Oh,
like they kind
like
of
runny.
Think like a bird. Like,
yep.
You might cover a couple squares with one like excrement.
All right, but we're not even sure that this is the question, but whatever that will pass on that because it's too complicated.
Cindy is so not into chickens.
Like it's got to.
I don't know if you can see this, but here is an example of the chicken.
Oh my God, I love it.
The front door.
Those are big squares.
Yeah, so it looks like it's in a kennel, it's got a gate around the big squares. And this is at the county fair. Okay.
We should totally play. Right? I wonder if they have a
too.
Zoom.
I don't even know what to say. Like, you know what? If somebody had a rabbit, you could do it with a rabbit in a house because those things poop all over.
Yes. The little
because they're like little raisins.
Let's start
right?
that. Oh my God, let's buy some rabbits and let's do like online rabbit gambling. Oh my God.
I'll go find the rescue rabbits that I did the yoga with.
Yes. Okay, you keep them at your house, Lauren, because I don't want one.
Okay.
We could Zoom it and across the country.
And people can like bet on their squares and they could like download their little bingo squares and wherever the rabbit poops. Oh my God, ladies, we're going to be millionaires.
Yes, yes.
I'm just going to interject here to say this idea has officially been copyright and no one can take it from us.
No, is she a doctor?
That's coming from a doctor.
Doctor with a law degree.
Dr. Dyson.
Dr. Dyson. That's the best ever. Yeah, write that down.
Yeah, Dr. Dyson. All right. So these were our questions, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Really quick, we do have an update to the girl that thought she had herpes because she had pelvic pain, right?
Oh.
She had pain in her pelvis area. And she Googled it and it was a symptom of herpes. And she was asking a question in one of the Facebook groups. And she said, she wasn't sure, but she was railed the night before by her boyfriend.
Railed hard.
Railed hard.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Okay, right.
But that didn't cause the pain.
But that wasn't why she had, right. So there was an update. She went to get checked for herpes and she did an update on the group saying she doesn't have herpes. And it probably, that she didn't really update on could have been that I got railed.
Possible railing.
Yeah.
That may have been the issue though.
So what made me think of that is, when you go in your Facebook groups and like something will pop up with like suggestions for friends that you should invite to that particular group.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I was in my fun loving lesbian group and I had went in there and oh my God, there's got to be like 31,000 fun loving lesbians in there from all over the country. And my invite list popped up and number one was Lauren. So I just was like clicking all my suggestions and I was cracking up because Lauren popped up as my, my lesbian invite friend. And I'm feeling like she's been on a dry spell so long that even Facebook is starting